As Milwaukee Public Schools, MPS continues to improve teaching and learning for all students. We know that parents and families are our most valuable partners. This is especially true as the district continues to implement new, more rigorous standards for what every child should know and be able to do in each subject area and grade level. Achieving these career and college-ready standards requires continuous monitoring of progress and additional support targeted to those who need it. The Standards-Based Report Card, which MPS began implementing in 2010-11, has been viewed by parents, families, and teachers as a positive step in communicating what students are expected to learn at each grade level, and in providing information about their child's work habits, behavior, and effort. This standards-based report card is different than report cards you might be used to. Students in grades K through 8 do not receive traditional letter grades, A, B, C, D, U, for each subject. Instead, proficiency levels are given for each standard taught and assessed during that marking period. Let's take a closer look at the Proficiency Scale. Advanced. The abbreviation is AD. Advanced means the student consistently exceeds grade level expectations on standards as demonstrated by a body of evidence that shows depth of understanding and flexible application of grade level concepts. Proficient. The abbreviation is PR. Proficient means the student consistently meets grade level expectations on standards as demonstrated by a body of evidence that shows independent understanding and application of grade level concepts. Basic. The abbreviation is BA. Basic means the student performs just below grade level expectations on standards as demonstrated by a body of evidence that shows incomplete and inconsistent understanding and application of grade level concepts. Proficiency levels given on the standards-based report card must be based on expectations for that grade level. For students with special needs, the IEP Progress Report informs parents about their child's progress toward IEP goals and is included in the mailing of the report card. Students whose IEP includes modified standards will receive an alternate report card based on the Common Core Essential Elements, CCEE. Parents, please see the specific handbook that accompanies the CCEE report card. Students in the bilingual program are Spanish-speaking students working to achieve the skills of understanding, speaking, reading, and writing in 2 languages, one of which is English. Students in the bilingual and English as second language program, ESL, are graded according to grade level standards in line with their peers on the grade level report card. Students in grades K3 and K4 are assessed based on the Wisconsin Model Early Learning Standards, WIMLS. Students are evaluated based on expected developmentally appropriate progress in that particular point in the school year. These standards are graded with the frequency scale, which shows how often students are meeting these developmental goals. Let's take a look at the new Infinite Campus report card. The report card lists the standards within each subject content area. On the standards-based report card, students do not receive an overall grade in each content or subject area, but are instead graded on each standard. The purpose of this report card is to communicate with parents and students about grade level standards. It identifies students' levels of progress with regard to those standards, areas of strength, and areas where additional time and effort are needed to meet expectations at this particular point in the school year. Blank indicates an area that was not assessed during this marked period. By the end of the school year, every standard will be assessed and reported. The final column indicates the student's June final proficiency level. The school year is broken into trimesters. We call them Trimester 1, Trimester 2, and Trimester 3. We also have a final reporting period. Students and parents receive this report in December, March, and June. Each trimester is a report of the standards taught and assessed during that time period. The 4th column, marked Final, reflects the final June proficiency levels in all standards. Effort. The first line on each content area, except physical education, is effort. This indicates how hard a student is working in this specific content area. The effort line has been added to show student work habits in each subject area. This allows teachers to keep non-academic factors, neatness, promptness, work completion, etc., separate from the academic assessment for each standard. Teachers can indicate high effort for struggling students or low effort for high-performing students. The Personal Social Development section is aligned to the Positive Behavioral Intervention and Support PBIS system, used in Milwaukee Public Schools to reward students for making good choices. It uses a frequency scale to report on how often students are choosing positive classroom behaviors. For K3 and K4 and some areas of the K5 report card, the frequency scale is used to show developmental progress on the Wisconsin Early Learning Standards. Here is the frequency scale: 1, seldom; 2, sometimes; 3, usually; and 4, always exemplary. Milwaukee Public Schools has developed a one-stop website for parents to see the specific grade level standards in each content area. These include the Common Core state standards in reading, math, and English language arts, along with standards in science, health, social studies, art, music, physical education, and instructional technology. From the Milwaukee Public Schools homepage, click on Families, then Academic Expectations to see the standards. If you do not have access to the internet at home, you can see the site on a smartphone or by visiting your local library branch or school. These grade level standards can be an excellent tool to help you work with your student to remain on track for academic success. For additional questions, please contact your child's teacher and school.